is volunteer and why should you be a volunteer? Hello guys, welcome back. It's me Lisa, and in this video I'll be talking about volunteer. So I've been volunteer for 2 years now since I was in grade 12, and now I'm a sophomore, and I just want to share my experience about volunteer with all of you. What is volunteer? Why should you be a volunteer, and what did I get from joining volunteer work? So without further ado, let's dive into the first question together. What is volunteer work? So volunteer work is a work that you do from all your heart without being forced in order to contribute to your society, community, in your country with what you can without getting paid, but instead what you will get are experience, hard skills, soft skill, networking, and a skill to improve yourself. And moving on to the second question, why should you be a volunteer? It is true that joining volunteer won't get paid, but what you will get is more than the money. So first, obligation. As a citizen in your society, do you ever ask yourself like, what can I contribute to my society, my communities, and my country? Just like John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And if you haven't found the answer yet, you can start by joining volunteer work. Because joining volunteer work, you can contribute to your society, communities, in your country, based on the project and the organization that you work with. And as we all know that in 2023, Cambodia will be the host for the first time in 64 years of the 32nd SEA Games and the 12 Asian Para Games. So SEA Games stands for the Southeast Asia Game. It is held every 2 years, involving with 11 countries of Southeast Asia competing in a range of sport. And the Asian Para Game is a biennial multi-sport event that held after every SEA Game, involving disabled athletes from the current 11 Southeast Asia. And currently they're recruiting volunteer for the 32nd SEA Games and the 12 Asian Para Games as well. And this is such an amazing opportunity for everyone in order to fulfill your obligation as a citizen in Cambodia by contribute in this amazing event. Second is networking. So joining volunteer, I get a chance to meet many people, and I learn so well from them. Like some of the opportunities, some of the event I don't even know that it exists, but because of their information, I get a chance to experience new stuff, and perhaps you might even meet the same person again and again, because they all just like us, want to try something new, want to try experience new stuff, and perhaps we will meet the same person again and again as well. And perhaps we can become friends, because having this kind of networking is so good, because in this kind of environment you will only meet the good people. And the third one is soft skill. So soft skill, commonly known as people skill, and soft skill are the skill that you work with people, like work as a group, flexibility, time management, leadership skill, and problem solving skill as well, and so on. And we all can practice and improve our soft skill in volunteer work. The fourth one is hard skill. Hard skills are technical skills like photography skill, financial, accounting, and computer skill as well. And just like soft skill, you can also improve and practice your hard skill in volunteer work as well. You can volunteer as a cameraman and as an event planner as well. And fifth, joining volunteer, you get a chance to try something new. So the majorities in joining volunteer work, what they want from us are our commitment, times, and responsibility. So for me, I never be an MC before, a moderator, but because of volunteer work, I get a chance to be one. And many other positions as well, joining volunteer, I get a chance to try something new, like timekeeper, event planner, and some position in hospitality as well. And the sixth one is finding yourself. Joining volunteer work, you all will get an opportunity to find yourself, to know what is your strength, what is your weakness, and what are you really enjoy doing. Because when you know what is your weakness and what is your strength, you know what you have to improve. But if you don't know what is your strength and what is your weakness, you won't know what you have to improve. So at least just keep moving forward, don't just stand still, just keep moving forward, go step by step, and when you meet something, you can learn from it. And this is the reason why you should be a volunteer. And the last question of this video is, what did I get from joining volunteer work? So just like I mentioned, it is more than the money. networking, hard skills, soft skill, time management, leadership skill, and problem solving skill as well, and a skill to improve myself. And joining volunteer work, I get credit from it by fulfilling my obligation as a citizen in my country. Like for scholarship or exchange program, like they're looking for someone who has a leadership skill in order to contribute back to their country, and they can see that you have a leadership skill based on the volunteer work as well, because joining volunteer work, it proves that you really want to contribute to your society, communities, and your country. And if you never volunteered before, you can now with the 32nd SEA Game and the 12 Asians Para Game. And if you want to know more about the volunteer recruitment, don't forget to click on the link in the description. And that's it for today's video. See you again in the next one. Bye bye.